Hi there! So today, not today that I'm filming this, but today that I'm uploading this video, it is my birthday. Even though today when I'm filming this, I think it's the 5th of May, it's not really my birthday today, but I'm going to do my makeup as if it was my birthday today. Because I kind of wanted to share what's like my favorite colors at the moment, what are my favorite products at the moment, because obviously if I was doing my birthday makeup, I would use all my best products and I would use all my favorite colors and I would want to look my best. So basically that's what we're doing in today's video. I'm going to try and look my best. Let's get into priming these eyelids. I'm going to start with my eyes because I'm going to do a smoky liner. You might know that I love a smoky liner. I feel like it's so flattering. It's basically like a more modern twist of a wing liner, because wing liner has always been really flattering. It can really elongate your eyes. It just has this sexy look to it, but I do enjoy a smoked out liner a little bit more. Also, makeup wise, it kind of looks a little bit more professional somehow. I'm gonna follow up with my eyeshadow primer. I've always had a love-hate relationship with my birthday, because I always wait for it to come, like I'm excited for my birthday, but somehow every year I end up disappointed. Because I do have such high expectations. I am a huge birthday person. In terms of shades, I feel like olive green is my color these days. Not these days, because it's actually been a few months since I discovered olive green and how flattering it looks on me. I'm gonna use the Nomad palette by Juvia's Place. Oops, this is how it looks. I'm gonna apply a little transition shade. I'm gonna use my Morphe M506 brush and pick up this olive here, but I think I'm also going to mix it with this lighter shade because I have a very fair complexion and I feel like this could be a little bit too dark for me to use in my crease. I'm gonna start from my outer corner by doing a little tapping motions, and then I'm gonna build up my crease, but again I'm concentrating it in my outer corner. What I was saying about my birthday. The thing that really bothers me when I look on Instagram and I see other people celebrating their birthdays, like really celebrating, you know, having a party, and the thing that I hate the most is when their friends come at their house at 12 a.m. Basically their friends surprising them for their birthdays. Dude, I'm so petty. I'm so petty because I want that. I mean, I always wanted that. I don't know if I still want it because at 12 a.m. I kind of want to sleep. But I'm jealous of other people doing awesome stuff on their birthdays because usually I just don't. Thing is, I don't really like being the center of attention most of the time. But I would love to be the center of attention on my birthday. Over the years, I tried lowering my expectations, you know? Because obviously I don't have a lot of friends. My friends have never been like party people. I'm not either. I'm not a party person. Maybe I used to be. But I do like a party where I have my kind of like just my close friends with me. Like I don't like clubs and stuff where there are a lot of strangers out there. It just makes me uncomfortable. I'm going to attempt to use this shade in my in the center of my lid. So basically I'm kind of combining olive with gold. Such a beautiful combination, especially if you have a warm undertone like I do. That is exactly what I wanted. I feel so good that I'm practicing this look right now because I will know what shades to use on my birthday. So, as I was saying, I always end up disappointed, so in the past years I started baking a cake for myself. So basically no one shows up with a cake at 12 a.m. so I started baking my own. I blow the candles and stuff. And this year something that I always wanted to have were those balloons with the age on them. Damn, I always wanted that. I never had it. But this year I bought them myself. And it makes me so happy. I just wanna put up my balloons and enjoy my birthday. These colors, man, they are so beautiful. Let's buff the edges a little bit so everything looks a little bit more blended. This palette, I think this going to turn into my everyday palette from now on. So beautiful. This shimmer, so beautiful. Next, I'm gonna do the Smoky liner. You can use pencil, a black pencil or brown pencil, or I'm going to use a gel liner. Basically a cream product. I feel like brown would be amazing too. Never mind, I'm going to cover it with the green anyway. So I think I'm going to stick with black. Okay, this is the Revolution gel liner. I'm going to use an angled brush. This one is from Essence. And what I'm gonna do basically is do a little line here. Don't bother too much about it. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're going to blend it. Now quickly I'm going to take my pencil brush. This is a Morphe M149. And I'm going to smudge this. I'm gonna start from my other corner and flick my brush. Do little flicks like that to create a wing here. I never tried it with this gel liner though. I think I need a little more here. It doesn't blend as much as my pencil does. I'm just not used to it. Let's try that again. Okay, that is pretty. You can obviously leave it like this if you like. I like it, but I think I want to make it olive as well. So I'm just gonna go for this shade here. And I will use the same brush. And I will go over my liner. And it's making it green. It's kind of like giving it a green tint. Yeah, that is so pretty. And I'm gonna use the tip of my brush to attempt to do a very faded extension here. So I want the tip of my liner to look like a shadow. And this brush is really helpful because it's thin on the tip. I'm having the time of my life right now. This is so pretty. Okay, leaving the eyes like this for now. They are stunning. Love the look. I'm gonna move on to foundation and I'm gonna apply my Dior Backstage foundation. Just gonna shake it up a little bit first. Get my hair out of the way. I'm gonna drop it directly on my face because I'm lazy and I don't want to get my hands dirty. Even though I will. This is the shade 1W, by the way. I think it's the best shade match in my collection. You might know that most of my foundations don't actually match me. I like to do some initial blending with my hands with this formula because it's so liquidy and I'm afraid the sponge might absorb most of it. And now I'm gonna follow up with my sponge. Concealer. From what I've tried so far, this is my favorite, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Beautiful coverage, beautiful finish, not too drying, not too hydrating. This is the perfect balanced formula for me. I do have the shade Swan here and the shade Shortbread, and I'm going to do a little mix, just like that. I'm going to do the mix on my hand with the brush. This is a large shader from Makeup Addiction Cosmetics. Concentrating it in the inner portion here. I'm gonna go back to my sponge and blend this into my under eyes. Let me just go for a little more here. I do love applying additional product here because I have deep set eyes and it kind of evens out my under eyes in a way. You can see naturally I have a shadow here and blend that out. I'm gonna do a little bit of contouring with my Goof Proof pencil by Benefit. This is a hack that I really incorporated into my routine because I'm trying all of these hacks that I see on TikTok, on YouTube, whatever it is, but not a lot of them actually end up in my everyday makeup routine. This one kind of did. I mean, it depends on how much time I have because usually I don't really spend that much time on my face makeup. I'm gonna use a small dense brush. This is a deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques. And I'm really gonna blend this. If I don't want a lot of it, I'm going to apply bronzer too anyway. I do like the sculpted look that it gives. I did not experiment with contour a lot. Most of the time I just use bronzers. But I do like it. Kind of looks like a shadow and I love it. Now that I finished up with my cream products, I'm going to set. I'm mainly just setting my under eyes. Kind of depends on the state of my skin, on my foundation as well. This foundation kind of sets itself. I'm gonna take my powder on my sponge. I'm gonna use the side that I did not use for cream products. You can see here I did blend my concealer with this side, and I'm gonna set with this side. If you use the same side of the sponge, it can really kind of, the products will mix, and that will really mess up the texture. I'm also setting my pores area here. That really brightens and smooths them out. Next I will bronze, going to use my Dior nude bronzer and my Morphe 405 brush. I'm gonna do stamping motions since I did not set the size of my face. You gotta be really careful so the bronzer won't cling to your cream products. But by doing little taps like that, it should be fine. I'm also bronzing my forehead, but a little bit, I'm applying the bronzer a little bit below the contour. And here I will pinch my brush and connect the eyeshadow with the temple contour underneath my nose. The way that I look in my mirror and I actually look like I have a sharp cheekbone, that's amazing. I'm gonna move on to my blush. I'm gonna use my Sigma Blush Cheek Palette, and I think I'm gonna go for this Cor de Rosa shade, but I'm gonna mix in a little bit of this Path Name, because my skin is very fair and I need a lighter color blush. I can't say this word most of the time. I'm gonna apply this kind of a little bit higher than the bronzer and keeping it on the sides of my face. Just blending it inwards, but I'm kind of stopping right here. For highlighter, you know what I'm going to go for. My e.l.f. Baked Highlighter in the shade Moonlight Pearls. But I'm gonna add a twist today. I'm highlighting my cheekbone and also my chin, cupid's bow, tip of the nose, in between my brows, and a little bit above my brows. A product that I cannot skip in any special occasion situation for me is the Fenty Diamond Bomb. This just makes everything more special. Mine has broke, but it still works. I'm gonna use my finger and top my highlighter with it. Look at that! So pretty! I usually just use this on my chest, on my eyes, on my face. I use it everywhere when I want to sparkle. And I'm actually gonna use a little bit on my lids as well. Just applying it in the center of my lid. Just adds a little bit more dimension to this shimmer. I swatched a bunch of shades to just decide what I'm going to apply in my inner corner. I'm going to pick my Saharan 2 by Juvia's Place. It's just a small detail, it doesn't matter that much, but it matters to me because I want my inner corners to be popping. This is the shimmer that I picked. It's whitish, but it has a gold tint. I don't know if it's noticeable on camera. See? It makes a difference. And I'm gonna hug my eye with it basically. So I'm blending it into my lids. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more to apply a little bit underneath the arch of my brow. These inner corners are really making me happy. I'm gonna go back to my Nomad palette and I'm gonna pick this shade again. And I'm just gonna dust that all over my lower lash line. I just want a little something there, not a lot of shadow. I think that works, and that is enough for me for my lower lash line. And another thing that I want to do is that inner corner eyeliner. I'm gonna pick this shade that I use for my liner. I'm just going to use eyeshadows. Eyeshadows can fade in your inner corner pretty quickly, especially if you scratch your eye, obviously. But I do like the fact that they don't bleed. Because when I use pencils, they usually start bleeding in my inner corner. Eyeshadows just fade. If it doesn't look good anymore, you can just do this thing and it will disappear basically. But to me, if I don't touch my eye, it lasts just fine. This is a step that I don't always take, but today I'm going to set my face. I did say that I'm going to use all my best products, and I have here my all-nighter setting spray. And this really improves the wear time of the makeup as well. It just makes everything look more melted and natural, which I really love. Today I'm just going to use mascara, but I'm really going to curl my lashes, and I'm kind of tilting my lash curler like that so I get a really tight curl. I'm gonna go for the Catrice Pure Volume Waterproof Mascara. I did that video where I compared regular mascara with waterproof mascara, and I basically did not see much of a difference. But these days I try to apply regular mascara again. And yeah, my lashes look a little bit floppy compared to my waterproof. I mean, to me it's still not a huge difference, but it's a subtle difference. And I like it. I'll apply some on my lower lashes as well. Let's finally move on to the lips. I'm going to line them with my Boys and Berries lip pencil in the shade Butter Nude. I truly love this eye look so much. So flattering. I'll definitely remember the shimmer. In the center, I'll apply my sleek Matte Me in the shade Feels and blend that with my fingers. And I will finish off with a little bit of this Essence gloss, concentrating it in the center of my lips. So this is the look, all complete. I truly hope you like how it came out. I actually love it, and I'm happy that I got to practice it before my birthday. Thing is, I don't usually wear the same look twice, but I think I will wear this again. I'm in love. I just love how this looks on me. Anyways, that's it for me today. I want to thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you liked it. Thank you so much for your support, and if you reached this point of this video, I truly appreciate you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm just grateful that you guys take time out of your day to watch my videos. It just means so much to me. I hope you're having the most amazing day ever, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!